What is going on YouTube? Welcome back to another video, and today is episode 1 of building my dream physique. Now, for the last few years, I've been training on and off. I'd stay consistent for a while, make a little progress, and then lose momentum and end up looking pretty much the same year after year. And I'm tired of that. So today, I'm starting something different. This isn't a 30-day transformation or a 12-week challenge. This is the beginning of building my dream physique, and I'm documenting every single week. Now, I'm not claiming to know everything. I'm not stepping on stage next month. I'm just someone who's serious about reaching their potential. The goal is to become the strongest, leanest, most muscular version of myself while sharing everything I learn along the way. Now, my physique, my starting point. I've got a decent base, but I know exactly what I need to improve on. I need a bigger upper chest, wider back, bigger shoulders, just better conditioning, especially in the midsection. No hiding behind good lighting or pump. This is where I'm starting. So I'm running a 5-day split, push-pull legs, push-pull. The focus is bringing up my weak points. I'm prioritising upper chest, lats, upper back and side delts. So I will be hitting a lot of side raises and incline presses. Now nutrition. This is probably the biggest thing I've struggled with over the years. I train hard but never stay consistent with nutrition. I'd have a couple of good days and then a couple of bad days and I'd just fall off track. This time I'm tracking everything. I'm aiming for around 2,400 calories to start with, between 150 and 170 grams of protein every day. I will be tracking my body weight per week, and when I see body weight has maintained, we're looking at increasing calories by 150 to 250 grams per day for the week, and then seeing what happens in terms of my scale weight. The goal is not to push food too aggressive. When we push food too aggressive, that's where we leave a window open where we can gain excess body fat, and that's not what we want. I'm willing to go 24, 30 weeks and have a very slow scale of this bulk. I want every rep with my training to have intent. I'm focusing on progression instead of just finishing the workout. I'd rather improve slowly for a year than rush for 4, 5, 6 weeks. Now, my training split, I do some movements, 2 sets, 10 to 15 reps in the higher rep range, and then one with a heavier load, 1 set, 5 to 9. And then I will swap around for the other movement on that body part. So for example, incline press, we did 1 set in the higher up range and then 2 sets in the lower range. And then for the chest press, we did 2 sets in the higher range and 1 set in the lower range. Cable flies, as these are more of an isolation movement, mainly hitting just the chest, we'll be hitting a higher rep range throughout every set. So 3 sets, 10 to 15 reps. And the same for the dumbbell side raises and front raises. Again, we're going to be spamming the side raises just to get that wider, broader shoulder. This week isn't about changing my physique. It's about building good habits, tracking food on a regular basis, completing all sessions, and documenting everything. These little wins, week by week, are what will put me in a good position later down the line. Same again as we move on to our tricep work for the session. I do a cable tricep extension, focusing on time and attention, not rushing the movement, making sure that every rep is controlled and hitting the right intended muscle. And then we move over to the overhead cable extension. Same again, we do 3 sets, 10 to 15 reps on these. And that is it for episode 1 of building my dream physique. Now, episode 2 will be a pull day, where we look at what I'm doing to bring up my back. Thank you for watching, like and subscribe. Thank you for all the support as always.